Elise was in the restoration room at the antique shop, working on her newest commission. Elise felt a light tap on her shoulder as Henry approached her.
"We've heard from an archaeological society that wants you to restore an ancient painting."
That sounds exciting. Where did they find the painting?
"From inside an ancient tomb, like something out of a movie. The job is yours if you want it."
Elise nodded. It does sound like my kind of assignment. Henry fiddled with his teacup.
"Great. The only stipulation is that the painting can't be moved. You'll have to work on site to restore it."
All right, just send me the details. Looks like I'll be going for a trip then. Elise went back to the loft in Soho and began packing her suitcases. Zach saw her packing and froze.
"Are you leaving me?"
Yes, I'm leaving you for a business trip. I have to restore a painting on site. I'll be gone for maybe a week or so. She strode up to him, putting her arms around his waist. Are you so afraid that I'll leave you? Don't be. You're not getting rid of me that easily.
"Where are you going?"
To Egypt, to restore a painting found in a tomb.
That's so far away. Are you sure you won't be gone for more than a week?
I don't know for sure, but I work quickly. It probably won't be much longer than that. Zach walked over to his closet and pulled out a suitcase of his own.
"Egypt could be dangerous. I don't like the idea of you going by yourself. I'm coming with you."
Don't you have to work?
Okay, you're right. I do have to work, but my point stands. I'm sending bodyguards with you.
Elise relented. Okay, but don't send more than 2 people. Later that night, Zach was curled into the fetal position in bed. Elise curled up behind him. What's wrong? You seem upset. Zach turned to face her.
Don't get too close to whatever men are at the archaeological site.
Don't worry, I will. Early the next morning, Zach drove Elise to the airport.
Come back to me and stay safe.
Elise nodded and gave him a goodbye kiss. Zach's expression was broody as he watched her go. He had a bad feeling about this trip. Several hours later, the plane landed in Cairo, and a group of archaeologists met Elise at the airport. They drove her to the village where the tomb sat, at the foot of a mountain. The village felt remote and desolate, with very few people around. The leader of the dig, Professor William Clark, smiled at Elise.
Welcome to Egypt and to our dig, Elise. We're thrilled to have an expert of your caliber on board.
Elise smiled. May I see the painting?
Of course!
The tomb was dug deep, more than 10 feet underground. Professor Clark pointed to the modeled murals on the wall.
When the tomb was first opened, these murals were very colorful and vibrant. They oxidized quickly and faded after the tomb was opened.
Elise carefully observed the murals on the wall.
I knew your grandfather. He was a true genius and worked with us on similar projects.
Elise felt a pang of longing. Before Elise could respond to the professor, someone approached Elise holding a painting on a tray.
This was taken out of a coffin buried with what we think was a member of lower nobility.
Elise nodded and felt a breeze rip through the sight. The breeze was accompanied by the sounds of groaning, as though they had been visited by ghosts who were in pain. Elise shivered.
Don't be afraid. The dead can't hurt you.
Elise focused her attention on the painting and began to work. The tomb was eerily quiet, but Elise tried to shake off her unease and focus on the job. The professor showed her to a guest house where she could stay.
Are you scared? A lot of people find this site unnerving.
No, I'm too busy working to be scared. The professor approached her from behind.
I could stay here with you, sleep in the same room if it would make you feel better.
Elise darted away from the professor. No, thank you, Professor. I'll be fine on my own. She felt suddenly glad of the 2 bodyguards stationed outside the guest house. She felt safer knowing she could call on them if the professor tried anything underhanded or anything else went wrong. She had dinner by herself and called Zach. Hi, Zach. I arrived all right, and things are going fine so far.
Are you sure? It's so late over there, and you're just calling now.
I know, I just lose track of time when I get busy, but everything's fine. The team took me straight to the tomb, and I've already started work on the painting. I'm just tired now and wanted to call you before going to sleep.
All right, but you promised me that you'll call me if anything goes wrong?
I promise. Elise hung up the phone and crawled into bed, falling into an uneasy sleep. While she was sleeping, she felt a sudden chill, and the covers were thrown away from her bed. Elise tried to squirm away and escape her assailant.
Who are you? What do you want from me? Stop it! Let me go! Help! Help!
The door was kicked open, and a different man walked in with a tall and imposing figure. Elise felt her assailant let her go, and she tentatively looked up. The new man had approached her attacker and was standing behind him with a gun pointed to his head. Elise wrapped her arms around herself and shivered. She waited with bated breath to see what this new person would do, and prayed to whatever god might be listening that she would emerge from the evening alive.
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,